Hi, I'm Tanya, and today I'm here to talk and help you out selecting the right provider in the CLM market. I understand that there are many systems and solutions in the market, and going through them all is actually very overwhelming and frankly exhausting, no doubt. In this regard, what we can actually do is help you by narrowing down your own research, prioritize, and simplify. At the same time, and at the onset, I would like to tell you that let's have a note down of what you actually want and need precisely. Those can be stated as the must haves or must to have. The next, good to have. And the third is always you have a room to incorporate that something would be very nice to have. Contract lifecycle management actually boasts a diverse range of features, including self service options for user convenience, robust repository systems for efficient data storage, and powerful risk migration tools for streamlined risk management. In this scenario, if you have what you want, let's say, such as you want precisely email based workflow or multi channel collaboration, deviation tracking with risk heat maps, the decision making process becomes very simple, effective, and faster. What you can also do is try using some reliable sources, check with your peers and reviews, but most importantly, do your own research. I understand that you cannot evaluate at one moment and everything on the internet, which is why, if you want, you can try connecting with the CLM companies and the providers as many times as required or as you want to understand things better, as most companies now offer free demos and trials. A key pointer in the situation is actually to have the same or the almost similar criterions for all the platforms to evaluate for yourself. Coming to the next point is the transparency. When you go to this market of CLM, transparency is the key to decide and discuss with the various providers. After discussing the features and needs, prioritize your budget and costs with a frank conversation with the CLM provider. Be upfront about your budget range and discuss the key cost factors. The first and the most important is the annual recurring cost known as the ARC, the ongoing subscription fee actually. The second, the user based cost, which is the licensing fees per user. Some providers actually don't have user based costs and have a group for that. Make sure you actually know and learn about it before moving forward. The third is the implementation cost of configuration, training, and customization. Next, the support cost for ongoing technical support. And the next, add-on and the plugin cost, that is the fees for additional functionalities. As I already mentioned, a lot of providers have a lot of features in that. What you want and what you want to remove is an important part, which also again comes back to the exclusion cost, that is the charges for the features that is not included in the base plan. By being transparent about your budget and having a clear discussion about these cost components, you'll ensure informed decision making and avoid unexpected expenses down the road. Once you have actually decided on the features and the budget, next you come and move forward to successful implementation. That is, of course, no doubt, a very collaborative approach by both the service providers and the users. Ineffective implementation can hinder even the most amazing CLM systems of the market. For that, first understand the approach of the provider or the CLM you're looking for. Ask about the implementation methodology, that is the self-service versus the vendor-led services. This clarifies the level of your team's involvement. Determine the data migration requirements. Will the vendor handle the data transfer, or will your team need to participate? Second, collaboration, as I said. Ensure collaboration between your team and the vendor for a smooth transition. Clarify the estimated implementation timeline to manage expectations. By understanding the approach and fostering open communication, you set the stage for a successful and an efficient implementation of your CLM system. Once the implementation has been talked about, you can move forward to the references and the case studies, and this will help you build confidence on your options that you have chosen among the many. Once implementation is understood, references and case studies are there to solidify your decision. Second, in the era of internet, go for the online reviews. Check the provider's online reputation on platforms like G2 and Capterra. This allows you to gather broader perspectives from various users. Third is the direct client communication. Sometimes even going back to the traditional way of asking people about the CLM systems helps. Consider speaking directly with the existing clients already if possible. This offers the first-hand experiences and valuable insights into the system's usability and the vendor's support. 1. You have reached an agreement on the core aspects of your contract. It's time to delve into the specific service level agreements, SLAs, and contractual terms. Transparency is crucial here, so ensure everything is clearly defined. Here are some key areas to consider. Number 1, feature costs. Understand the pricing structure for various features, both included and excluded from the base package. This helps you make informed decisions about customization and avoids unexpected costs later. Second, implementation timeline. Establish a clear timeline for implementing the system. This ensures everyone is on the same page regarding the rollout process and expected timeframe. Third, escalation process. Define a clear escalation protocol for addressing issues or concerns. This outlines how problems are reported, elevated, and ultimately resolved. Number 4, support SLAs. Negotiate service level agreements SLAs for technical support. This should outline response times, resolution time frames, and the level of support offered, example on call or email or chat or however possible. Number 5, go live and beyond. Determine if your go live support is included and for what duration. This ensures you have proper assistance during the initial launch phase. Clarify the timeline for resolving any issues defined after going live. This defines the time frame for addressing post-implementation challenges. Thank you so much, and please stay tuned for more tips on successfully evaluating the correct and the right CLM provider for your company.